20-year anniversary of the September 11th terrorist attacks now just 10 days away, which is hard to believe. Every year, local firefighters symbolically climb the stairs of the Bank of America building in downtown Spokane, and they do it 6 times while wearing all of their firefighting gear. And that's to represent the 110 stories of the Twin Towers.
It gives me chills when you say that. We are joined now by Scott Niebuhr and Joanna Balin, who are both firefighters in Spokane and Spokane Valley. They're here to tell us more about this year's climb. So we say good afternoon to both of you, and thank you for joining us.
Scott, I wanted to start with you, if you don't mind. Yeah, well, I'm curious about this pandemic. Obviously, this has had to change so many different things, but I know you're still trying to make sure that this event takes place, especially on this 20-year anniversary of 9/11. So talk to us about the stair climb, what it really represents, and then how you're having to kind of modify that because of this COVID pandemic.
That's for you. Okay. I'm sorry, could you repeat the question?
Just wanting to kind of give us a quick breakdown of what this event really is all about and what it means for you guys to be able to do that, and then how you're having to modify it this year because of the pandemic.
Yeah, this year with the 20th anniversary of 11, we just wanted to come up with some kind of event that we could both commemorate the anniversary as well as just honor the 343 FDNY firefighters that were killed. And unfortunately this year, because of the rising Delta variant cases, we decided that an indoor event with hundreds of firefighters just wasn't a good idea right now. And so just in the best interest of everybody, if we ended up with dozens of firefighters quarantined, I'd short staff all of our area fire departments. And so we moved it to a virtual format.
Well, 20 years is a big landmark, and, unfortunately, it happens to land during a pandemic. So, Joanna, can you tell us what you're doing to raise participation in our community during this pandemic?
Yeah, so unfortunately, due to COVID, we had to go virtual, but we're trying to make the best of the situation. So we're opening it up to the public. We're about halfway with the amount of participants, and there has already been a lot of interest from the public. So in opening it up to a virtual event and allowing everyone to join who wants to participate, we can all memorialize and honor the firefighters who gave the ultimate sacrifice on September 11th, 20 years ago, in many different ways. As suggested on the website, you can go climb at a building, exterior stairs, do a workout that can fit for you. So I've had people from as young as like 8 up to their 70s interested in joining. So we're just trying to find more people to join and just make this a great event in raising money for the National Fallen Firefighter Fund.
Have both of you done this in the past? Have both of you climbed that Bank of America tower yourselves?
We recently, just last year, had an event. It was a fundraiser for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. So we climbed the Bank of America Center 4 times in a row. This year would actually be 6. And so it's a pretty challenging thing to do, but it's just kind of our way of raising funds and also just kind of honoring 9/11.
We also go in there before shift a lot. The building has opened it up to us, so we go in there and train often before shift and go climb stairs. Good to stay fit.
We're starting to run out of time here, but I just have to ask you, kind of explain to me what it's like when you're climbing those stairs and you just want to quit and you don't want to climb anymore. Yeah, with all that heavy gear. I mean, what drives you?
It's all a mental battle. I mean, not all mental battle. There's a lot of physicality involved too, but you just have to make yourself keep moving. No matter your level of fitness, it's difficult to do, and you just have to keep putting one foot in front of the other.
Because the others did it before us. So we're just trying to commemorate them.
Pretty incredible. Well, we thank you so much for, of course, everything that you do on a daily basis, but of course, making sure that people don't ever forget what happened that day, and of course the firefighters who died in those buildings. You've got Tom, Sherry, and I both tearing up over here. So
best of the best right there.
Thank you both. Awesome. And again, we do want to remind everyone else that if you're interested in learning more or wanting to support their efforts, you can text the word CLIMB to 509-448-2000, and we'll send a link right to your phone so you can support those firefighters as we get ready for this 20th anniversary. Unbelievable.